least one closet or cabinet that could use a good spring cleaning, but you might need to clear it out before you figure out what to keep, what to get rid of. Sarah Butner joins us live from the Brock Distribution Center for Goodwill in Winston-Salem. Sarah, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
We've got to have kind of a method to the madness. You can't just go through the entire house. You start one place at a time and kind of get a system going, right?
Yes, that's what most organization experts recommend, because it can be really daunting to think about doing spring cleaning in your entire house at one time. So most people say that it is easier if you just focus on one area at a time. You may start with just one room. Say we're going to focus just on the basement today, and then on a bedroom, something like that, or a small chunk that you can just use just to get started. Another really good idea that I've read is to focus on a particular item. Say, for instance, you're only going to focus on going through and culling your clothes or books or toys if you have children. And that can also be another way to kind of cut the job down to a manageable size, at least once you get started. And like most people, once you get started, it's easier to keep going. It's just sort of getting over that hump of starting the process that's the challenge for most people.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would say, if I haven't worn it in a year or I haven't used it in a year, it's probably fair game. But you know we always bend the rules because, well, I've had it 5 years, but I really intend to put it on next year. You know, don't you think we always kind of, when we really ought to, be a little more mercenary and say, look, make room for something else, right?
We really should do that, and I know it's really hard, especially with things like clothing, where you want to say, oh, I can lose weight and get back into that pair of pants. But something I found that's really helpful, if you're that person who's just not sure if you're going to regret donating something, go ahead, put it aside, put it in a garbage bag or a box, and just put it in your car trunk for a week. And if after a week you go through and you didn't even remember putting it in that bag to go donate, it's probably a good sign that it's okay to let it go. On the other hand, if you're thinking, wow, I'm really glad that I didn't let this go, maybe that is something you should hold on to at least for a little while.
To put the trial period in effect. That's good. Sarah,
exactly.
We're going to leave you for now, but it's been real educational this morning. We'll check back with you in a short time, okay?
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Hey, one group proving size.